Hey everyone, my name is Ray Naso, California artist, and welcome to my art studio. Today I'm going to show you how to take a blank canvas and turn it into a glowing cottage. What if you can step inside a painting? That's exactly what I tried to capture here. It started with a rough sketch, then layer after layer it turned into something I almost didn't believe I painted. Let me show you how I turn a blank canvas into a glowing cottage escape, using a secret mix of charcoal, acrylic, and oil. This isn't just a painting, it's actually a journey. It starts with a blank canvas, or in this case, starting with a sketch pad. You're coming up with the ideas and you're putting it down on paper so you could transfer that information, or the picture, to a canvas. Doing it this way, you could dial it in. You could get all the details you're looking for, get the sizes, proportions, and if you missed anything or you want to do anything special, you have all the opportunity in the world at this point to go ahead and rough it in and do the way you like. So in this case, I'm recreating this sketch that I actually used on the canvas so you can see exactly what I'm doing. In this case, we're looking at a pencil drawing in a sketchbook. For this painting, I actually drew with charcoal directly on the canvas. To simplify this even more, the more detail you end up drawing on the canvas, the easier in the long run it's going to be. It's going to be more like a coloring book. So yeah, just fill in the shapes. Now, it's not quite that simple. Of course, there's variations of grays and tones and stuff like that, but as far as getting the shape correct, the better you could put down the shape on the canvas, the easier in the long run it's going to be as far as doing a complete picture. So sometimes I get into some pretty crazy detail with this stuff. Sometimes I just do it really rough. So it really depends on how much you want to get into it, and stuff like that. So we'll leave it up to you as far as a preference. If you want to go ahead and draw it in great detail on the canvas, you're definitely welcome to, and it can make it easier. And then when you're all done, what you want to do is just seal it with a fixative. That way, if you touch the charcoal at all, it doesn't rub off, and you can paint right over it. As you can see, I'm pretty much finishing up this sketch, and then we'll move on to the next step. Before the oil comes on, I like to lay down my base with acrylics. It helps me build the light and dark areas, almost like setting the stage for the real magic. Here you can see a side-by-side view of the charcoal layer, the charcoal sketch on the left side, and the acrylic base layer on the right side. So even at this level, you can already start seeing the painting start to show life. A nice feature of using acrylic paint as a base coat is it does dry faster than oil paint. You can paint oil over acrylic, but you cannot paint acrylic over oil. It just won't stick. This is where you start to see some of the magic. The oil paint is just a much smoother product, much easier to blend, and you can start seeing the lights just glowing. It's towards the end where now we can actually add a little bit more detail. So now we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit extra glow. So I have me a little bit of titanium white, little cad yellow, and this is oil paint. So I'm using a little bit of linseed oil to thin this down. So it's going to go out nice and smooth. And now I want to hit a couple spots just to brighten it up a little. The nice part with oil paint is it'll stay vivid and shiny when it dries, so it makes the windows and the lighting and stuff really pop. This part always feels like magic, adding the tiniest details and the small little touches. All the little things that help this painting come together. And here it is, the cottage I imagined, built one brush stroke at a time. It's proof that sometimes when you push yourself, beauty waits on the other side. If you want to see more paintings like this, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got another glowing village scene coming soon, and I'd love to share it with you.